Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mitchie's Motivational Monday. How you guys doing today? I hope you had an amazing week and a great weekend. And, you know, it's a beautiful sunrise this morning. I had to capture it. I had to get out here and do this video. And, you know, I hope you guys are recharged from the weekend. I hope you're invigorated to start the day anew. You know, every day is a new beginning. We can't deny that. We cannot deny that every day is a new adventure. Every day is something new. And our mindset on how we're going to attack that day is everything. You know, somebody requested a topic for today's video. And that topic is, you know, the past. It's about living in the past, or you know, letting go of things in the past. There's a lot to be said about one's past, right? There's a lot to be said about the steps and the challenges that we've been tested with in life that brings us to the point where we're at today. It brings us to who we are today. Every step that we've taken along the way, every choice we've made along the way, everything that's happened for us along the way has created us and has tested our abilities on how we handle those situations. So, you know, when we talk about the past, we think about, a lot of times people inherently think about, you know, bad things that may have happened to them. Sometimes there's a lot of joy in the past that we'd like to remember, and that's okay. You know, hold on to that. Hold on to the happy thoughts. Hold on to the lessons learned. You know, there's something to be said about what we've been through in life and to analyze it. You know, the other thing that we need to focus on is letting go of the past. You can't live in it. You can't go back and change anything. The only thing you can do is advance. And the only way you can advance is by letting go of that past. You know, and there's something to be said about forgiveness when it comes to the past. And people just really do not understand what it means to forgive. You know, the longer you hold on to hurt, the longer you hold on to anger, the longer you hold on to frustration, the more toxic it is in your body, the more negativity it brings into your life. And, you know, you can't do that. How can you grow if you're stuck on yesterday? Growth requires momentum forward. Growth requires today. Growth requires tomorrow. And how we act today and what we think about today. You know, there was a person a couple of years back that physically hurt me, and I struggled with that for a long time. I've struggled with how this person acts on a day-to-day. I struggled with how this person presents himself or herself. Well, I don't want to get specific, but anyways, you know, I struggled with that. And it took years. It's taken 3 years for me to learn that the longer I hold on to that anger, the longer I hold on to that pain that that person caused me, the more bitter I become. And the more bitter I become towards that person. So I made a choice to just forgive that person and forgive what they did to me. And what that has done is it's taken that weight off my shoulders. It's taken that pain away from me. And, you know, it doesn't release them of what it is that they did. It doesn't. It releases me. It releases my spirit. It releases my anger and allows grace and allows, allows that to turn into a positive momentum. So, you know, it's not easy. You know, forgiveness is not easy, but it's necessary. And learning what true forgiveness is important. The more we bring up the past in a negative light, the more we focus on that negative action or that negative thing, the harder it is for us to find joy and find happiness. And once we release that, once we let that go, everything changes. Your mindset changes. You know, everything is a choice in life. and we advance based on our choices. So, you know, keep that in mind and think about it. Don't act on it, just think about it. Think about what it is that you're holding on to. Think about how it's affecting you. Think about what it's doing to your mental state, to your emotional state. And ask yourself, is it worth holding on to that? Is it worth it? What are you gaining by holding on to that? Nothing. You're not gaining anything. If anything, you're losing. So, you know, the past is the past. That's all I got to say about that, you know, and I hope the person that requested this message, you know, receives it well. And, you know, I hope that it doesn't fall on deaf ears. And whatever your case, whatever your position in life, whatever thing that it is that you're holding on to, try letting it go and see what happens. You got nothing to lose. You really don't. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So, you know, keep that in mind this week, and think about it, dwell on it, sit with it for a little while. And like I said, see what happens. You know, outside of that, there's a lot of things coming, a lot of positive things happening all over the world and in our own lives. We just have to let go of that weight and we can see those things in a different light. So, you know, take today, take tomorrow, take the rest of this week, think about that, sit with it for a while, and see what happens in your mind, see what happens in your heart, see what happens in your spirit, see what happens to your energy. And you might be surprised. You really might. Outside of that, I hope you guys have a fabulous week. I hope you realize that every day is a gift. Every morning is a new beginning. And when you wake up in the morning, set that mindset for the day. Set that thought process for the day. Set it in a positive light. And you'll be amazed at what happens to you. Yesterday, this weekend rather, I got a call from a friend of mine. And, you know, we've known each other for a long time. He helped me do all the concrete in my barn, helped me do my sidewalk, you know, stuff like that over the years. And he called me and he wanted me to help him put together this live edge piece of furniture. And so I went over there and I spent the day with him and we set up in his shop. I brought tools with me and we put this piece together. And, you know, it was more about spending time with that person than it was about the piece that we built. And that piece that we built is nothing more than a memory. It's a positive memory that we shared together and we're able to accomplish. Pretty damn cool. You know, years back I had helped him with his barn. He was building, I helped him build a gable wall. And, you know, I left a tool there. It's a nail pulling tool. And he was like, you know I got this tool somewhere and I just can't find it. You know, and he says, every time I run across it, I think of you and I think of what we did. And so anyways, the end of the evening, you know, I left and, you know, he texted me back and he said, I found it. You know, it took a few minutes, but I found it. And I said, you know something? It was meant for you to keep because it reminds you of those positive times that we had. So just kind of an uplifting, you know, thing that happened, and it was a really good experience, and it helped me, you know, kind of just experience some positive things in my day, and it was really good. So, you know, you guys can find my pictures of it on Twitter, stuff like that. And thank you so much for following my channel. I hope you like the videos that I bring to you every Monday morning, and I hope you hit that like button and, you know, help to grow my channel to reach other people. And, you know, that is if you find value in it. So until next time, guys, have yourselves a great day. Enjoy the sunshine. It's always there, even when it's cloudy. The sun's always up there. You just got to see it. So have a great day. Have a positive week. I love you all, and God bless. Peace.